Girl hugs her husband and says, "Have a good one though." The boy replies, "Move, woman. I'm very tired. Serve me food." He walks away, and the girl becomes surprised and worried. Then she brings him food and says, "Rustam, I made your favorite dish for dinner." The boy angrily says, "Keep it. Why are you standing?" The girl quietly places the food down, and the boy starts eating without even looking at her. The girl watches him, feeling shocked and upset, while he keeps eating, looking at his phone. The next day, they both go shopping. The boy says, "You can see what you want." The girl asks, "And you?" The boy says, "I'll also see something. Just wait and watch." Then he walks away. Meanwhile, the girl likes a dress and asks the shopkeeper for its price. He says, "It's 3,000 rupees." The girl replies, "Now I will ask my husband and tell you." Just then, the boy comes and says, "What kind of shop have you brought me to? There are so many expensive clothes here. I don't want to buy anything here. Let's go." He walks away, and the girl again feels upset. The shopkeeper asks, "Ma'am, do you want this dress?" The girl says, "No, brother, I don't want it," and she leaves. The next day, the girl comes and says, "Shall we go?" Then she sees someone taking their car away and says, "Hey, who took our car?" The boy replies, "My friend needed it, so he took it." The girl says, "Then how will we go?" The boy says, "By rickshaw." The girl says, "Rustam, we are going on a long drive after so many days and we'll go in an auto?" The boy says, "Look, if you don't want to go, then don't go, okay? Now let's go inside." The girl becomes upset again. Later, while she's cooking, she hears a car horn outside. She goes out and sees her husband standing there. She walks up to him and he says, "This is for you." The girl asks, "What is this?" The boy says, "This is the same dress that you liked that day." The girl says, "And this car?" He replies, "Our anniversary gift." He gives her a flower. The girl, smiling happily, says, "Do you remember the meaning of marriage anniversary?" The boy says, "Yeah, I'm not that bad either. At least check out my dress." The girl says, "But this dress was very expensive." The boy replies, "Our love isn't an expensive dress, is it?" The girl asks about their old car. The boy says, "The guy who took our car that day wasn't my friend. He was a salesman from the company. I gave him our old car and booked a new one." The girl says, "Oh, so you were planning all this from the beginning?" The boy says, "Yes, it couldn't all be arranged suddenly." The girl says, "Thank you." The boy says, "Kajal, I love you a lot. I may not express it much, and I know it bothers you sometimes, but I promise that from now on, I'll make sure you never feel alone or unloved." The girl replies, "There's no need for that, Rustam. Love is not shown. It's fulfilled, and you do that very foolishly. Yes, sometimes I feel you don't love me, but then you do something that makes me realize I love no one more than you." The boy says, "Yes, no one can love me as much as you do." The girl smiles and says, "Can we go for a long drive now?" The boy says, "Let's go." The girl becomes very happy, and they both sit in the car and drive away joyfully for their long drive. A like is definitely deserved for this boy.